The Cloverfield Paradox. Where the heck did this thing come from? We knew that it was being made, it had been announced, we knew it was going to come at some point, but blam! Netflix just pulled a fast one and just threw it out there in front of everybody with practically no heads up at all. It's the third instalment of the Cloverfield franchise, and just what is this one about? Much like 10 Cloverfield Lane, it's a kind of sidestep. It doesn't really follow too much of the first one's setup, but it's still within the same world and tries to build on that aspect. It is about this world that is slowly decaying, it's dying, it's losing its energy, it's overpopulated, and as such, the world has came together with this project to put a space station up in the sky, up in the space, to help rejuvenate the Earth. It sounds a bit like Sunshine and Interstellar in those regards, but it differs very much from those kind of movies. We find out our main character is a woman who's married to this doctor. She is an essential part of this space station. She goes up with this cast of amazing character actors, every single one of them who I was like, I've seen you in lots of things before and I'm very grateful to see you here in this movie. They have this machine that they're going to run that's going to rejuvenate the Earth, it's going to create endless power for them because that's what they're running out of, and they fire it off and something weird happens. The Earth seems to disappear, they don't know where they are, and then weird and strange goings on start to happen in amongst this station with the guys not really knowing what's going to happen next and trying to figure out what has went wrong and how do they fix it. And throughout this, the people start to die off one by one. It's much like, well, quite a lot of movies where you put a bunch of people in a confined space, kill them off one by one. But it's Cloverfield. I quite like this one because I like the cast of characters, I like the actors that they've got in here. There's lots of people that I really like. It's got David Oyelowo, and it has Chris O'Dowd, it's John Ortiz, lots of people that I just really do like, and they all bring their own sensibilities to the roles and create characters that are probably a little bit flat in the writing, but they give it a little bit more character to their characters. The one thing about this movie, the one thing that really kind of niggled at me a little bit, was the Cloverfield aspect of it. It feels kind of shoehorned in there and not naturally given just to the storytelling. You have a lot of stories with Michael, the main actress's husband, back on Earth, and that feels like an afterthought. It feels like it's been shoehorned in there so it can tie it to the first Cloverfield. And this one, again, gives you answers that I don't know we really needed. We know kind of what happens in Cloverfield. This one gives you a reason as to why it happened. Did we need it? Not really. Do we care? Not really either. It doesn't really detract from the first one, and it just kind of creates a movie that's enjoyable of itself. If you haven't seen Cloverfield or 10 Cloverfield Lane, it doesn't matter a jot. They really are loosely connected, but they're fun movies. If you haven't seen them, you should check them all out. I thought the Cloverfield Paradox was entertaining. It was fun, and to sort of reflect it against another space movie that came out recently, Life, that came out last year, I would rather watch this 1,000 times over than watch Life once more. It was unoriginal, uninspiring. This has some good originality in it, some tropey moments, but it is a far more fun movie, and I had a lot of good times with this. I gave it 3 out of 5. It's a solid 3. It's an entertaining watch. May never think about it ever again, but I'll look forward to further entries in this Cloverfield world. What did you think of the Cloverfield Paradox? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.